Yo.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back.
What's going on, beautiful people?
And up next, we have some explosive news.
I ain't even talking about Drake today. Not today. You know, we gotta discuss this little Young Thug ordeal. And I ain't talking about the whole snitching situation.
All right, next topic. Young Thug.
Man, we're on some DJ Khaled stuff today because we got another one.
Another one.
Another day, another Young Thug piece of audio hits the internet.
My goodness, what the fuck is going on?
So yeah, Young Thug goes off on Kendrick Lamar because Kendrick didn't give him a feature for his album.
And this time he seems to be dissing. He's kind of dissing, but then he's also low-key showing love and admiration for you know what I'm saying, the biggest business stander honor, the biggest squabbler in the whole game.
Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, it's actually crazy.
We've got a new call. I'm not sure if this is a jail call or not, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is.
This is like a Netflix box set. Every single day, it's a new Young Thug leak.
This fucking chatty patty.
It's very unfortunate, but I got the content and I got to react to it.
Thug is definitely a rapping ass weirdo, someone that, you know, I don't think I've ever covered him on my platform, dog, but we gotta cover him today because he out here crying like a whole crying like a whole dog. You know what I'm saying? Out here with his pennies in the bunch cause Kendrick didn't want to give him no verse back in the day.
Another conversation from Young Thug's jails calls has made its way onto the internet.
Boy, I swear these rappers just be some fools, don't they?
Young Thug decides to go off on Kendrick Lamar in a leaked jail call.
These jail calls can be easily accessed by the public if you know where to look.
For refusing the verse for his album.
And now it makes all the sense in the world as to why Thug was so salty about being mentioned by Kendrick Lamar because he didn't get a feature.
Great job, Kendrick. We don't want to hear this dude on your music. We don't want any type of stuff Young Thug is rapping about in his music. It does not belong on a Kendrick Lamar album.
Kendrick Lamar has integrity, and honestly, I feel like Kendrick made the right decision, especially with how this has all been playing out.
Young Thug is
running his mouth like somebody's bitter, unemployed auntie.
This chatty patty still put extra cheese. We need extra freaking cheese for this goddamn chatty patty, y'all.
So today there was audio of Thug on the phone, on the jail phone, discussing his 2023 album, Business is Business, and the potential Kendrick Lamar feature on a track called With the Racks when Kendrick Lamar didn't do the feature. And you're gonna hear part of Thug's frustration.
They be like, "Dot, can I get a drop?" I'm like, "Nigga, no. Nigga, no. Nigga, no."
Just like we can't dictate how or when an artist creates, you also can't dictate who they collaborate with, if you're gonna want it to sound organic anyway.
9 times out of 10, I think you think that shit is staying there, right? Like, yes, it's staying there. Like, you don't think it's gonna make it out, so you get out thinking that you left everything that you said and did in jail, to only find out, no, nigga, we know too. We know exactly what you said. We know exactly what you did. Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Let me hear this now.
Man, I need to hear this, bro.
I hope he do it.
So do I. I mean, well, even if you don't get...
He don't take no money, do he?
No. He wouldn't do that.
Now that's an interesting question. He said he don't take no money, do he? You know, at that level, when you, again, we've talked about this numerous times on the channel, when you the top of the top of the top, and there's only select people that make it to that top of the top of the top, you can't really take money from niggas because nobody really got the money to pay you. So it's really based on if you fuck with somebody or if you really see there being some mutual benefit, or generally if you fuck with somebody.
And think about it, he does so few verses, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not just doing verses. Like,
I can't hear what the other dude's saying.
Right. But that's
the only other person that gets a Kendrick versus King is Baby King, and that's like his cousin or his nephew or something.
right.
So he mad. He said, yeah, only one that can get King is goddamn, only one that can get a Kendrick verse is Baby King. and that's his cousin or nephew or something. He said, right.
I feel Young Thug on that. I feel him on that. Young Thug is like, yo, you giving all your verses to Baby Keem? This is what I be saying. Is you crazy? This is what I be saying. Baby Keem?
Young Thug feels like he is entitled. He is an entitled young man, all right? He feels he is entitled to the Kendrick Lamar verse because of the situation that he's in and the position that he plays in Atlanta.
You getting out first to this nigga, man. Doing crazy. All that fake, I ain't getting no rapper song.
That fake ass shit. What's fake about putting on your actual blood family? And I'm not talking about no neighborhood. I'm talking about like real life family. You know, putting on your little cousin. Ain't that what a lot of niggas out here in Atlanta been doing? Putting on their motherfucking cousins and shit like that. Niggas that can't even rap.
No type nigga like that.
Why?
These niggas too big. I don't want to do no feature. Why? Why you don't want to do no feature? Why wouldn't you want to do a feature for a superstar?
He thinks because he's a superstar, Kendrick should want to go on a song with him. He was saying, look, I wanted to get him on a song with Lil Durk and Lil Baby. He should want to do that. I'm a superstar. We're superstars. Like, the entitlement and the narcissism is actually crazy in this one.
Thug said, why wouldn't you want to do a feature for a superstar? Young Thug is not a superstar. Kendrick is a superstar. Like I said, Young Thug, when you just look at numbers, and this is one of the few times I look at numbers, he's not a superstar. He's a star in rap, in a rap community. But Kendrick is a superstar, not Young Thug.
So did Thug get refused to be on Kendrick's album? Or did Kendrick refuse to be on Thug's album?
So basically they're talking about Kendrick, maybe Young Thug wants Kendrick on his album. Because, you know, Young Thug doesn't really do super numbers like that. When you look at Young Thug's sales, his album sales, first week sales, he doesn't really do numbers like that. But he's respected generally in the hip hop community. So he's trying to get a Kendrick Lamar feature, it sounds like.
Like, he ain't like got Street calling you for a song, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you really got Lil Durk calling you for a song, Lil Baby, Thug, real superstar calling you for a song. Why wouldn't you do the song? We lit, nigga. We going number 1 too.
We lit, man. Why would you want to do so? We lit, cause y'all. I don't want to deal with y'all.
Lil Durk, Dominique Jones. Yeah, I don't want to hear any of these guys on the Kendrick album. Yo, they got nothing to tell me. As a listener, as a longtime listener of Kendrick, there's nothing that Young Thug, Lil Durk, or Moneybagg Yo is saying on the song that I'm trying to hear. I don't want to hear that shit.
Thank you. You know, it's just like, I don't be understanding that type of shit. Supposed to be a nigga who bless a nigga. That's why them niggas will never be bigger than Drake, ever in life.
You do not understand the difference. Drake needs you. Drake needs the freaking sounds of Atlanta, the sounds of Houston, the sounds of London. Drake freaking goes to freaking places and like just, he's a freaking plague. He just freaking drains all the resources out of that place to make him more popular. Kendrick Lamar did put you in a song. He put you in freaking Not Like Us. Let it be known how Drake freaking colonizes off of y'all sound.
Niggas will never be bigger than Buddy. Buddy gonna do it right.
Damn.
Oh boy. Why you do that though?
Niggas be straight hating in the shadows. Niggas be straight hating in the shadows. Now it's not like we didn't, you know, we don't know that there's haters in the shadows, fam.
And he ain't tell you no. You ain't even know at the time whether or not he was gonna do it. This is during the I hope he does it stage. You already shitting on him in the I hope he does it phase. What is this?
Oh, so he said, yeah, y'all never, Kendrick will never be bigger than Drake. Well, that aged like milk. That aged poorly. But he's mad, basically, that Kendrick won't do a feature with him.
They're gonna go off on a tangent and say, this is why he'll never be bigger than Drake. Cause he on some fake shit, he too big to rap on another superstar record. Well, maybe you ain't as much of a superstar as you thought.
Nigga, but you know how many niggas like Drake change? How many niggas can take care of their family because of Buddy? Just like Street. Kendrick got nigga on. Y'all niggas, you're a superstar. You don't ran up, you're a few hundred M, but you ain't put nobody on though. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even put Keem on. Ain't really doing that.
A platinum album, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Baby Keem's one album, The Melodic Blue, is platinum, and he's saying it ain't doing nothing. Okay.
Put somebody on. It's okay to run you a few hundred M's up, but who you help though? He ain't really helped nobody.
This is called entitlement. Why do you think Kendrick owe you anything, my guy? I'll tell you why though. Young Thug feels this way. Like, yo, Kendrick, you should do music with us, because that's how they do it in Atlanta. When you got one Atlanta artist who's big, they all collaborate with each other and they just form like Voltron. This is how they all got so big. And it was like a whole bunch of them at one time because they all helped put each other on. So Thug is thinking of it like from an Atlanta mind state.
He was doing time. He was bored. That nigga was, bro, I can't believe he was talking like this. I just cannot believe he was talking like this on them jail calls, bro.
It's the saying. You did all that, and nigga, you ain't help nobody, nigga. Nigga ain't really gaining no fans off of you. King ain't big, King love hell, man. He can't say no. Watch out.
Kendrick has done features with a lot of motherfuckers. A lot of unknown motherfuckers, or relatively unknown motherfuckers. Kendrick had a whole label on his back, and when the time came for him to walk in stardom in the spotlight, that nigga started giving hit records out to his people.
That Kendrick ain't helped nobody. Yo, look at TDE, man. Kendrick was writing his music. He was writing some of Schoolboy Q's, helping out on there. He's writing some of J-Rock's music, if not whole albums. And he was writing like 2 or 3 dudes' music and writing his own, doing soundtracks. Kendrick put that whole label on. TDE was like not in a great spot before Kendrick caught fire. They had J-Rock. I mean, they was doing their thing and they had the Lil Wayne feature with J-Rock and all this. But Kendrick put that whole label on. Put some respect on his name.
Ain't nobody gaining fans off of you. Since when is that supposed to be like the metric?
Like, man, watch out. I truly believe you do a song on me, Wham, Dirt, Moneybag, Savage.
Dumb. I see the way you talking, like the way you coming. I know you stupid. I know you stupid. I know you dumb. Kendrick, you supposed to be doing songs with me, 21 Savage, Moneybag Yo, and then you will be popping. Like he already popping. What are you talking about?
I truly believe we'll have your trending, like, cause it's gonna be like people in the real world with you, not the rap world. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real players and cool bitches and players and shit. You them type of people like you gonna get like the real streets and the real people. You gonna get the East Coast. East Coast ain't, bro. You really trying to keep all the blessings to yourself. You really trying to keep everything to yourself.
Hey, I'll take it even a step further. The East Coast don't fuck with him. The world fuck with him, Young Thug. East Coast, West Coast, down south, up north, freaking, he getting love at J. Cole hometown. He get more love at J. Cole hometown than J. Cole, Germany. Huh?
You really sit in the studio and work on the album and don't put nobody on the album. Like, God, you ain't gonna fuck nobody. You ain't gonna bless nobody. Bullshit. Like, but it's like, you supposed to be Wham, Dirt, Savvy. You supposed to be calling us like, hey man, I want y'all young niggas on my album. I'm on some players. Big time around.
I mean, that just sounds like you're supposed to be fucking with us. Again, Kodak was on the last album, and he caught shit for having Kodak on the last album. Blast was this is the Mr. Morale joint. And he hadn't dropped an album years before that, but then, you know, New Freezer with Rich the Kid, that's a big record. It's a huge record. Again, he don't do it. Kendrick is not dropping the amount of music that a lot of these other guys are dropping, but this to me sounds like entitlement. But let's be real, he's locked up. He's facing Rico. You can hear the desperation. I can't talk to somebody's mindset. I don't know what it's like to be facing what Thug was facing. You know what I'm saying? But this definitely sounds like some entitlement. You know what I'm saying?
Splash. Like, come on, man. God damn. I don't know though. Be crazy.
Right.
Hopefully he do the song though. If he don't, I ain't really giving no.
We'll still be good.
Yeah, over good. Continue being rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Continue being rap, man. Stay supportive.
Right.
Post my album cover or something, man. Stay supportive, man. All that. I ain't posting no pictures. CZ. Nigga don't care about all that. Nobody don't get no internet. I guarantee you, your first post you post, that million or 2 million likes. You can get on the internet 16 years. You not finna get on here and get no 100 million likes on your post. You're not Kim Kardashian, man. So whatever you call yourself doing with your internet, and if you just want to prove like, oh, I won't be on the internet, what is that proving? What they do? What they do? Instagram is meant for pictures, man. Post your picture, bro.
But now it turns into, oh, he don't post no pictures. You know, he's not on Instagram. He don't use the Instagram to show love.
Just delete your Instagram.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's the rarity though, but have fun with that.
Is we have now heard the audio, which is not just showing off the performative hypocrisy of all of these Team Drake losers behind the scenes, but even bigger than that, we are seeing the jealousy that these losers have had for Kendrick Lamar all along, and this is something that has been going on for years.
This is wild, man.
This is how Young Thug is thinking of it. Even what he said, yo, we ain't really gaining no fans off of you. Like, why you not letting us gain no fans off of you? But again, this is how Atlanta artists do it with each other. They feature with each other. Okay, I'll take some of your fan base, you take some of mine, and then we both collaborate with this guy, and then we constantly getting bigger, like a snowball rolling down a mountain. They think of it more, I don't even know if they think this way, but this is how they move.
This was before that beef, because this is when the Business is Business album was getting ready to come out. Thug was in jail at this time. A lot of people hear these phone calls and they put it to today's date. These jail calls are old. None of this stuff is new. This stuff was already out there. So everything that y'all hearing him say on these phone calls is years old now. This is not nothing that's new. This was before the Drake and Kendrick beef kicked off. This was when he's trying to get a verse for the Business is Business album. We hadn't even seen the Drake and Kendrick battle yet. That was just last year.
Now you up there hurt that Kendrick Lamar didn't want to pick a song with you. Did you not get enough popularity with Drake? Did you not get enough popularity with Drake? Did it not, wasn't enough for you? You needed Kendrick Lamar, right? I bet.
You know, nobody owes anybody anything. But this was just interesting, man. Yeah, man, I don't really know. I don't know if there's a response to this, but you know, it is funny to think about this. If you think about this again, 2023, and then think about what Kendrick said on Not Like Us, it's all interesting to see how people felt, how people were moving, and what the fallout from this would be.
You got to be careful as an artist. Got to be careful who you got in your surroundings. People that surround Young Thug, they don't care about him, so they just waiting for him to slip up. It's much more stuff to come out. Just wait. It's stuff on all these rappers. There's dirt on all of these rappers. I guarantee it. It's just like it's like insurance. Whenever they act up, I got this little piece of information. I got this. Whenever they act up, I got this. I got pictures. Whenever they act up, I'm gonna sell this to TMZ. 15 bands, 20 bands. I'm just waiting for it. I'm just waiting for it to hit the fan.
All I can say is I'm thoroughly disappointed. That's crazy. But again, somebody said let them calls about Kendrick leak. Very interesting to see where things are gonna go from here.